Everybody knows this, right? If you think your midlife years mean your best days are behind you, well, we want you to think again. Let's change our paradigm. Let's bring some positive energy into this morning. Robi Ludwig is a psychotherapist and author of Your Best Ages Right Now, and she's here to show us that midlife can be an amazing time in your life. I think we really need to define what midlife is because, you know, you hear all these things. 40 is the new 30, 30 is the new 20, so it's all of these like shifts that we have that we hear conversation-wise. But what is the definition of midlife?
Well, midlife keeps changing because we're living longer and longer. So it's anywhere from 40 to 45 to 62.
Okay.
And basically you exit midlife when you consider yourself old. So that keeps extending longer and longer because of people's mindset.
Because your redefinition of what it is to be old.
And I also think science. We're living longer.
Looking better, healthier.
We're looking better and we're feeling healthier.
Right.
And so that gets put into the midlife category.
All right, so let's tackle this right now. And she's got real great 5 steps for us to dismantle that really crazy person that's in our head that talks to us. So let's talk about dismantling that faulty mindset about midlife.
You really need to get in touch with your adolescent energy. There's a lot of similarities between adolescence and midlife, and rebel against those cultural ideas that are limiting and say, I am not going to accept limiting ideas. Midlife has a lot of possibilities for me, and that's what I'm embracing. And if you think younger, you're going to feel more hopeful and happy and actually work out better. There are a lot of studies that suggest the younger you feel, the better off you're going to be.
But as women, you're kind of discarded when you're older. You're defined by whatever this is sometimes.
Well, that's what I'm saying,
as opposed to being applauded.
But when you think about women like Ariana Huffington or even Hillary Clinton, these are people who are in midlife, maybe on the later side. They're relevant because they're passionate. We don't think of age, and I think that's the point we really need to get to.
Women are valued at any age. I just want to say that now.
That's
mine. All right, let's talk about having it all. What is, having it all? Define what it means to you.
I think we need to see ourselves as a success already and redefine what success means. Some people look at it in terms of being grateful, but really seeing the difference you have already made in your life and owning that in a very strong way.
If you raise really good children, that is a success. If you're good at your job, that's a really great success. If you're a great sister, a mother, it's the little things, not the big things, not the big awards. That's not it, not the zeros at the end of your paycheck, though that helps too. Let's talk about spiritual perspective. You need to have that, a strong spiritual perspective.
Lots of studies really suggest that the more spiritual you are, the happier you are, the less stressed, the less anxious you are. And it connects you to the community in a more meaningful way.
However you define God, you have to define it for yourself and have a practice, a moment where you connect to the soul. The soul being where a lot of people believe God does reside.
That's right.
Let's talk finally. Validate yourself, everybody. Is this the Stuart Smalley thing? I'm smart enough, I'm good enough.
It is.
And gosh darn it.
I think midlife is the time when you stop and pause. And this is the time to really ask yourself, who am I? What's important to me? And you can ask yourself, what advice would my younger self give to my older self? And then proceed, because you really need to be true to what matters to you now. The more purposeful you are during this time of life, the more fulfilled you're going to feel.
Purpose-driven is always a good thing. I always say too, Robbie, is that sometimes you have to look in the mirror when you're brushing your teeth at the end of the day, right? Or like washing your face. Say, you know what? I did good today. Name 2 things that you did really well. It could be the easiest thing, cooking a meal, saying I love you to somebody, and look at yourself and say, you know what, you're a pretty good person.
That's right.
Thank you.
And keep driving towards whatever your goals are.
Positivity, positivity.
Absolutely.
Robi Ludwig, that's what it's about, bringing energy into your life that's going to change your life and make you the best person that you can be. Hey, listen, for more information on Your Best Age is Now, download our PIX 11 app and scroll on the morning news tab. Little good energy to start your Thursday morning.